attending the Finance Committee meeting. We have a full group of committee plus extras. So we'll just go, we don't have to co-opt anybody. Can someone move to confirm the minutes of the previous meeting, please?
So moved.
Alderman Thomas, all those in favour? Oh, well, actually, is there anyone against the minutes? Because that will be the easiest way of doing it. No one against? Being no one against, the item is carried. Any consideration of supplementary items? There be no supplementary items. We'll move on to any indication of pecuniary or conflict of interest. There be no indication of conflict of interest. We move on to the transfer of agenda items. Be any transfer of agenda items? There be no transfer of agenda items. We go on to reports. And item 6.1, the City of Hobart Rates and Charges Policy Amendment. I'll put that for someone to move to debate.
So moved, Chair.
Moved by the Deputy Lord Mayor. Thank you, Deputy Lord Mayor. We're in for debate, and who wants to speak, please? I don't think I've got hands here anywhere, so.
Yes, you have mine, Marty.
I can't see it, Peter, because of the screen I've got.
Okay, anyway, look, I just wanted to make an observation. This, so the policy that we're looking at is the rates and charges policy, and as I understand it, if the general manager can correct me, that we only have to review these rates and charges policies once every 4 years. So potentially, therefore, this decisions that we're making today would be in place for 4 years. Through you to the general manager, is that correct?
Chair,
the Deputy General Manager is speaking.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut, but it is correct.
Yeah, Chairman, we are required to review them every 4 years, but we actually do undertake a review when anything significant changes. And this review is specifically picking up the move to the new vision and new strategic plan, as well as the new FOGO charge and a reference to the hardship policy. So they're the changes that are being picked up in this review. And if there was other significant changes, the policy would be reviewed in less than 4 years.
So with respect to the financial hardship policy, it references the policy, but I thought I saw somewhere else, and maybe I made it up, that it actually specified. No, perhaps it doesn't. So it just refers to the hardship policy. It doesn't specify any particular level. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. In which case, I'm happy with that, because obviously we don't want a situation where we have to keep coming back, changing the main policy every time a subsidiary policy changes. So that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions, or any other person would like to speak? Councillor Dutta has now joined us. If there's no other, Lord Mayor.
So just to clarify, the support we're offering in the post-COVID environment that we've budgeted for, are we suggesting that we can sort of continue that on for the full 4 years?
Deputy General Manager.
Yeah, through you, Chairman. The policy simply refers to the existence of the hardship policy. And the hardship policy may well be subject to change at some point in the future. It just simply refers to the existence of the policy.
Thank you, Deputy. Alderman Sexton, please put your hand down. The question I would like to ask at this point in time, Alderman Thomas and Alderman Barakis, you both are not online. I need to know if you're online, because I need to have a quorum of the committee, or else I have to call for people to take a position. I'm sorry about that, but I couldn't see you. You're back on board now. We're back onto committee. So thank you very much for that. Any further discussion?
I just wanted to add, maybe Heather, sorry, Chair, through
Manager.
The COVID hardship policy, Heather, that the Lord Mayor was referring to through you, Chair, is the council decision, wasn't that? policy be reviewed anyway in, I think it was either 6 months' time or there is some review date on that policy, isn't there?
Yeah, six months is my recollection, GM.
Okay, thank you. That answers that concern that anyone has. Any other further questions or any other discussion or debate, please? There be no further discussion or debate. I'll put the. Could anyone indicate of the committee that they're against the recommendations? Considering that none of the committee are against the recommendation, the item is carried unanimously by committee. Thank you very much. Okay, item 7 now, which is a committee status report.
So moved.
Someone moved by the deputy to be received and noted. Is there anyone against or any questions in regards to the status report? There'll be no questions or no on the status report. There's no one against it. The item is carried unanimously. Item 8 is responses to questions. Would the committee like me to go through each individual one, or has anyone got any questions on any of the items, please?
I think we're just meant to receive a note, Chair.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't normally comment on them, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So someone move to receive a note, please.
So moved, Chairman.
Moved by Alderman Sexton. Has anyone got any issues with it? Being no issues, the item is carried. The next item is questions without notice. I will go to the committee first, if you wouldn't mind. Alderman Thomas? No. Alderman Sexton?
No, thank you, Chair.
No. Councillor Coates? Alderman Barakis?
No, Chair.
Lord Mayor? Deputy Lord Mayor?
No, Chair.
Councillor Dutta?
No.
Okay, that's fantastic, and that concludes the open committee meeting. Thank you all very much for participating. Have I missed something? Oh, someone moved. Sorry. Yes, someone moved to go into closed. Sorry. Thank you.
So moved, Chair.
Moved by Alderman Sexton. Is there anyone against that? Being no one against that, the item's carried. We're moving